Now, when I restored the 650 Ninja, I wanted to make a pretty close copy using black and gold. It's Bentley black and gold that I mixed with my own pigment. And I wanted those colors to reflect the race bikes I had in the 70s. I had several of them, a 400 Yamaha and 6 350 Yamahas. I had 7 Yamahas altogether, all 2-strokes. But I wanted this to reflect the paintwork of that day. And I still have a few pictures of the original race bikes, and Ray still has the original race bike that's been restored. So, and I wanted to have the gold wheels to mimic the 400 of that time. And I was pretty inspired when I put the time and the energy. I put a whole winter, about 500 hours into this restoration. And I had already ridden a bike. It used to belong to my son-in-law, Rob. I had plenty of miles on it, so I knew that was a bike I want to keep. And I'm so glad that Ray has maintained the 350 down in Florida. And the last time I was in Florida, it looked like it was brand new. So anyway, enough with that. We want to get out on the open road. It is a beautiful, beautiful day to ride the Ninja. When I did the concept sketches for this restoration, I really wanted it to have the flavor of all of my RD race bikes. Those bikes, I just really have great memories of them. I didn't really take a lot of pictures back then, and so I do have a few, and Ray still has the bike. So we restored that for him, I think in 11, but he still has the bike. He still rides it regularly. And when I think back, black and gold, how much I enjoyed. I loved that paint job. Whenever we would go out to the AMAR races, I always thought that was very, very cool. And just like the RD 350 and 400, this bike shocks people when they see how good it handles, how good it is on these back roads, and especially on slippery back roads like we have today. And when you have a bike that punches above its weight class, it's always fun because you always have people that get taken in. Oh, it's only a 650, ha ha. Oh, I have a leader bike, ha 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 ha. Not in the twisties, it doesn't really matter. Today the back roads were just full of leaves. There's just leaves everywhere, and you never realize when you go through any leaf, a lot of times it sticks to the tire once the tires get warm. And I've gone through leaves and parked the bike to take a picture, and I look and they're glued to the tire, especially the front tire. That can be well, it's exciting to say the least, trying to avoid the leaves. But what a day this turned out to be. Perfect. And when you have a bike that handles real good, takes the gas smoothly, predictably, and you get into some really tight, twisty stuff with leaves on the road, little wet spots, yeah, just having more horsepower doesn't do much for you. But this bike excels at this kind of riding. It is leaves right under the bike right now. And the leaves are sticking to the back tire. When I take a picture, sometimes there's leaves, the tires get warm and they suck up the leaves, they stick. The leaves are everywhere. This bike handles it well. And I just love the way the black and gold reminds me of my old race bikes. And I know Scott out west was making a replica black and gold. He had made the tail section already, and I didn't get to see any further progress on it. I'm sure we will soon, but he's in love with black and gold too. You know what? It's hard not to like black and gold. I remember when Chris was riding with the A-Team with her R6, black R6 with gold wheels. I always thought that was one of the nicest looking R6s around. And to be honest, I like the gold wheels on this even more. Now, on one of the posts, I had somebody comment that they didn't even bother watching the whole video because they thought this bike was cheesy and plasticky and didn't suit their taste. Well, we could still be friends, no reason to be mad. But there's people that like Edsels, people that don't like Edsels, people that like Hayabusas, people that don't. But the biggest thing to take from it, we can all still be friends. We can all ride together. We can all have a few laughs. That's the biggest thing of all. The bottom line is, we're all motorcyclists. And a lot of people do not value a nimble handling bike, a bike that turns in quickly, that's very predictable on slippery roads. A lot of people don't value that. I understand they prefer to ride out on Route 80 and just lay on a gas tank. That's fine too. But the big thing always is, we can always still be friends. And every day I'm out on this Ninja, I just like it more and more, and it just grows on you in a way that's hard to explain. Any bike that's really good handling and you're on some twisty roads, you just fall in love very quickly. When the weather's this nice, I just hate for a day to end. I wish it would go on longer and longer, but unfortunately, back at the farm, we have leaves to rake, among other things. And this day just went so nice. And this bike really is a bike that surprises a lot of people. How many people I surprised back in the days when they didn't understand how good 350 Yamahas were. And a lot of people don't understand about this bike either. And this Ninja has been nothing but a great bike for 17 years, and it's got 40,000 miles on it, and every time I ride it, I just can't imagine how it could be a lot more fun than this. A great bike, the Ninja, the black and gold Ninja. Now, if you're new to our channel, we have a very, very eclectic channel. One of the new features we have now is some of the videos are grouped into groups that you can access all the videos for one category in one mouse click, and it should be very convenient and very handy. Just check out the feature on the main screen playlist. And thanks to everybody for supporting the channel. We appreciate your support, and it makes this channel possible with all the things we do, the painting, the wheels, the polishing. And please take a second or two and hit the like button. and thanks everyone for watching.